Hi beauties, thanks for tuning into Makeup by Ammo. So today I'm going to be putting to the test for the very first time, first impressions, a dupe for a beauty blender. Now, I've tried a lot of sponges. I've had students, I've had clients, I've had friends get dupes of a beauty blender and I'm just not feeling them. I don't think that anything compares. I think that the beauty blender is the best in the business. It's non-latex, hypoallergenic. So then when I went to Bed Bath & Beyond recently, I happened to be in the beauty aisle. Of course I was in the beauty aisle. And I happened to see this sponge by a brand which I personally have never heard of before. It's called Styleworks, and they had a non-latex hypoallergenic sponge. The color was kind of similar to the beauty blender. It looks a little bit more so of that light pink once the beauty blender kind of starts to fade over time, but I was very intrigued, especially because it was under $6. So I figured it's worth the $6 to see if it's just as good or almost as good as the $20 beauty blender. And I just so happen to have a brand new beauty blender to put it to the test with. So don't be alarmed, you're about to see me with absolutely no makeup, and we're gonna go ahead and do the beauty blender on this side and the Styleworks sponge on this side, along with a full review to let you know if it's worth it. Alright, so to start off, I have the brand new Styleworks blending makeup sponge and a brand new beauty blender. Okay, so let me do a little close-up for you guys. And as weird as this sounds, let's go ahead and do a squeeze test. This one is a little bit more squishy. This one has just the tiniest bit of more of a firmness to it. I went ahead and prepped my skin with serum and moisturizer, but I'm gonna go ahead and prep it with my color corrector as well, and I'll be right back. All right, now that I'm color corrected and I look crazy, I applied it with my fingers, by the way. I have a bowl of water right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and submerge these two. The directions with the Styleworks one is the exact same as a regular beauty blender, so I'm just gonna put them under water, get them to expand a bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and squeeze it out on a paper towel. So both of these, squeezy, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, let's take a look at the size. Styleworks is just slightly bigger than the beauty blender. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze these out, and I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze them out with a paper towel as well. Now that they're full size, I'm ready to start using it for my foundation. The squishability is still a little bit better on the beauty blender, but this is really similar. There's not too much of a difference. So I'm just gonna put my hair back. And I always start with my BB cream, so I'm gonna do the same on both sides. A little bit on here and a little bit on here. That way I have the same product on both sponges. So I'm gonna start on this side. Now on this side. It's just slightly firmer when it hits the skin, but it's really not that big of a difference. Okay, now for a foundation. A little bit here and a little bit there. Moving on to the other one. I will say it sounds a bit louder, I think because it's slightly more flat on the very bottom. I'm actually kind of liking the coverage on this side. I feel like I need more on this side. Let's do a little more. So just a dot here, and we'll do a dot here as well. Okay, now for some concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full pump on each sponge. And now this side. All right, so there's with concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of a setting powder all over my face with the brush, just like I normally do, and then we'll do a little bit of baking as well. So now with some baking powder, I'm just going to do the beauty blender side first. Pick up about that much. And pick up a little bit more. So now this guy's turn. So far I have to say I'm really impressed with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that bake finish the rest of my makeup and come back with final thoughts. And voila, just like that, my makeup is magically done. Makeup makes such a difference, right? So in conclusion, the Beauty Blender side is this side of my face and the Style Works is on this side of my face. The pros of this one is that it is very squishy, it's the best in the business, it's non-latex, it has a perfect smooth design on the side, but this one is $19.99. Now this is my ride or die. I've been using these for years. I swear by these. I recommend them to everyone, but Style Works seriously came through. It's also non-latex. It's almost as squishy as the OG Beauty Blender. The only con I would say is that it does have this small ripple here. I think it's so that you have a better hold on it. I wish that it was completely flat because sometimes I do like to use this side of it when I'm doing clients' makeup. Besides that, the only really big difference is that the bottom of it, this has a very, very small flatness to the bottom, and this one is a little bit more wide. Overall, you guys, I am completely sold on the Style Works one. I'm gonna be recommending this to all of my students, all of my friends, all of my clients from now on. This one is under $6. Bed Bath & Beyond's website, $5.49. You could literally get 3 of these for the price of 1 of these. So I'm really glad that this dupe worked out. I highly, highly recommend the Style Works one. I'm not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed my Style Works versus the OG Beauty Blender video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below. If you want to see other dupe videos or recommendation videos, please comment below. Until next time, remember to stay beautiful inside and out. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.